Hey Jake, how's it going? I'm trying to get some additional things set up for my stream. Hope you got some good rest last night. Oh, I also need to post this to Twitch because it doesn't do it for me anymore. When did I stop streaming? It wasn't too late after you left. I think we finished off Kellogg and then closed up shop. I'm looking for. There she is. Yeah, we only streamed for about an hour. I was pretty tired, so long week. Have you read any books lately, Jake? Hey, Roms, how's it going? When am I going to add some mods? I even forgot how to do that. I don't know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes on audio counts. Was watching movies on Netflix but paused to watch stream. Oh, that's nice of you. What were you watching? What movies? Book club probably won't take up too much time today just because a lot of us never finished the book. Jake, I don't know if you were here for the last book club, but we chose to read The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, and I am on page... Oh gosh, I didn't even make it to 150 like I kept saying. 142. I plan on finishing it this weekend. But I have an idea for the next book discussion book. And also, I have a link for a free, if it's still free, a free ebook / audiobook. Pokemon movies. 5 books within a week. Those count. I have a free audiobook for you if it's still free. Let me check. It's still free, so let me post the link up in here. Realms, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. All right, here's a link for a free ebook. It's free in ebook form and in audiobook form. It says Kindle Unlimited $0, but I do not have Kindle Unlimited, and I still got it for free as an ebook. So, it also says under the audiobook free with your Audible trial, but I'm pretty sure it's just free. So this should be the first book in this guy's series, I believe. But I just randomly saw it. Hopefully it's free still. Hang on. Oh, it's no longer free, but it's $2.99 now, which is still pretty cheap. Okay, well, I thought the sale was going to go on for a lot longer, but I can also loan the book to anyone, apparently. But check that one out. It's still cheap if it's not free. So I think Jalen went and got it yesterday or the day before, and it may have still been free then. All right. So Realms, you're not done with this darkest part of the forest yet, are you? Also, my alert, I didn't change my alerts for this one. Dang it. 3/4 of the way. So my first impression of this book was not great. So I was not a fan of the first chapter where all this main character can do is kiss boys and think about kissing and all this crap. And I read the first chapter and I put it down for like a week and a half because I was like, if this is how the entire book is going to go, I'm not going to read it. Because I can't stand that. But then I did pick it back up because you kept saying it's really good, blah, 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 whatever. And so far it's okay. I still don't like the angsty shit about her having an issue with kissing a bunch of boys. Like, I understand her feelings on it, but I just don't like the poor pitiful me side of things. At least that's how I took it. I don't know if you feel the same way, but what was your first impression? Was it something that you like had to put down, or is it something that you like had to read the next chapter and keep going? I wonder why my alert didn't play for that. Alert box. Look at all those corgos. They made it into the cup. I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. Oh, I see. Because you cheered more than just a few bits. I need to change. I need to add alerts to the rest of these. Like customize them. At first, you thought it was a fairy tale because of the thing in the box and how it began. Then the whole party thing took a twist. Yeah, so that's the other thing I had an issue with was it was really, really hard for my brain to wrap around the setting. It felt like I was being shoved into the deep end of the pool from a high dive, and I didn't want it. So it was really hard for me to get my mind around the fact that this was like a fairy tale fantasy set in modern day. I don't feel like it was introduced very smoothly. It was just like the language that the narrator used to describe the boy in the box was all magical and like, okay, I can get into this. And then all of a sudden there are like kids, high school kids partying and like pulling out their cell phones and talking about high school, and it's like what is happening? It was very jarring for me. It was like box party box. I got lost. Yeah, it was very jarring, and I think it could have been written better, or at least the transition could have been smoother. It was hard. That was the other reason I put it down, because it was just my brain didn't like that, and so I was like, I need a break. But then you kind of get into it a little more, and then it's a little bit easier reading. But it took me probably 100 pages to get used to it, which is not a good thing. It should never take your reader 100 pages to be able to get into the story and the setting. Maybe the writing gets better, or at least the story smoothness and transitions get better as the series goes on, because there's 4 other books. I mean, it's not a bad story at all, and the writing's not terrible either. It's just there are certain things that it was really hard for me, because I wasn't expecting it. It was really hard for me to get into the idea of the book. Will this book be something I want to commit to reading? Yes, exactly. And if I didn't have the book club, I probably never would have picked it back up after the first chapter. So thank you guys for keeping me motivated. So I'm just at the part, let's see, chapter 12. Boys awake. Oh, spoiler alerts if anybody hasn't made it this far. Oh. There's a whole thing between Ben and Jack also. I don't know. It's a little juvenile for me, but I don't dislike it. That's for sure. Especially after reading the last book we read, it's good to diversify your reading. So I'm glad we picked it. But I had an idea. I know there's no one else really here, but I had an idea for the next book, and I will put it in the Discord. I really need to keep that updated. I'll try to get more into the Discord, but I want to read for April I would like to read The Hunt for Red October by Tom Clancy. Um, a doctor that I work for gave me his entire Tom Clancy collection. There's like seriously, oh, like 15 books over there. Plus, I got a couple for Christmas that is not in that collection. And this is the first. This is the first book in the series, and I would like to read it. I don't know if I've seen the movie. I don't have Amazon Prime, so we can't do Amazon Watch. I don't know if it's even on Amazon Prime. But just in his honor, because he's, I mean, I love all of the people I work with and work for, but I connected with him on kind of a deeper level, just our love of books and music. We kind of bonded a little bit more than I have with all the other doctors. The movie is called The Hunt for Red October. So, and he's the one that is not doing so well health-wise. So I would like to, in his honor, propose this for Busy Book Club month of April reading. And it's not super thick either. It's like, I don't know, almost 400 pages, but it's I mean, the font isn't that bad. So, so I'll post that in the Discord. Anything else you want to talk about, Realms, and anyone else that's here? I will finish The Darkest Part of the Forest this weekend, and then maybe we can do an extra book club meeting next week and actually go into depth about it. And I think maybe, hopefully, more people will show up then as well. But yeah. Is Jake still here? Probably not. I was going to ask him what other books he read other than Sherlock Holmes. You can't freely go out to get a Google Play card until this mess. Do you have a device that you can read on? Like an ebook or Kindle or something? Ebook. iPad? For Google Play. You can download the Kindle app on anything, any device, and download ebooks from Amazon as well. So The Hunt for Red October hardcover 1984 edition is $48 on Amazon. That is crazy sauce. I was going to try to get you the ebook or the audiobook. Do you have Audible? We can also wait because I'm sure you're not the only one that can't, get out and just buy a book. I just happen to have it in a stack of things. Do you have any books that you would like to read? That you already have in your possession? Because the audiobook says free with your Audible trial. Um, so it's not actually showing me what the audiobook price actually is because I don't have Audible. Um, 1984. Damn, that book is old. The series is old and they're still making new ones. That's awesome. Divergent, Insurgent, Sherlock Holmes, H.P. Lovecraft, Complete Fiction, and Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Divergent is really good. The books. Have you read them yet? The books themselves are fantastic. The movies are dumb. Stupid, dumb, dumb, stupid. Have you read the Divergent series? They're big, but they're fast reading. It's oh, your high school English book talk. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to make you read those again. I would read them again. I think I have read them twice. I don't know. But we'll keep A Hunt for Red October in the wings for when people are ready or can buy or check those out from the library. Have you looked into your local library? Because I know mine allows you to check books out online as ebooks, and you don't even have to go anywhere to do it. So that might be something else you can check out. See if you can get books that way. Ebooks, audiobooks, whatever. My parents use it all the time. Um, my Fitbit Gear Fit's reminding me that I've been inactive for an hour. Where's my phone? Yesterday I got almost 17,000 steps in. It was crazy. And then I brought my mini elliptical home, but I don't think there's enough room under my desk to put it, which stinks. I've taken 52 steps today. Hey. The Gear Fits have these like competitive things every month. I don't know if you can see it, but the more you walk, the further along the trail you go, and you can collect these little stars along the way if you get to them fast enough. Keeps me keeps me moving if I'm paying attention to it, but I need to get 440 more steps to get the first star. And I think it expires today. I can do it. I can do it. I also lifted weights this morning, so feeling pretty good about that. You need to find your library card again. I read books in high school, but not like Divergent. That would have been awesome. We read a lot of classics like Grapes of Wrath, Crime and Punishment, that kind of thing. I actually have a lot of those books. To Kill a Mockingbird. Have you read the sequel to that just came out a few years ago? Ghost Set a Watchman. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to do one of these days, one of these months, I want to do a consecutive like series read. So like the first month we'll read To Kill a Mockingbird, even though I'm sure everybody has read it, and then the next month read Ghost Set a Watchman. And they're both really quick reads as well. Hey Mary, how's it going? How are you? I think you're one of the only ones that finished the book in time. So we were just talking about our first impressions of the book and what made us want to keep reading. The Hunt for Red October is not available. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. It's Saturday. I've got a 4-day weekend. I've got my coffee and my busy simmer mug. I'm doing pretty good. And it's sunny outside and warm. It makes me happy. But we were just talking about our first impressions with the darkest part of the forest. Hey, Snipes. How's it going? How are you? I was sold once I heard about the world. You love fairy tales. Yeah. So that's something we were talking about. I read the first chapter and I immediately put the book down for like a week and a half, 2 weeks because I couldn't. There was nothing wrong with the world or the writing or the story. Really, it was just for me. Starting off with a teenage girl constantly thinking about kissing boys and hating herself for it was not a hook at all. And then it took me a while to get used to the fairy tale world being immersed in modern day world. So it was very jarring for me to go back and forth for a while. I got used to it and now I'm okay with it, but it was just really difficult. But I do like the setting a lot. I like the little town that they're in. And I now, because I'm far enough in, I now understand why she's having issues with, you know, with everything. But I just, I don't know. It was hard. So it sounds like you immediately liked it, and you probably finished it in like 2 days, I'm assuming, because if you're hooked like that and that's your jam, then I can definitely see how you would finish a book really fast. But how long did it take you to finish? Just out of curiosity. Did you read it on, like, as an ebook or? You listened to the audiobook? Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if you read it or if you got the paperback or. But that's cool. I'm glad you liked it. I definitely don't dislike it. I was telling Realms. It was hard for me to get started, is all. Took you a week. Listen in half-hour chunks. Gotcha. Before work, at lunch, after work. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing is reading at work because there's no one there to bother me. Normally, I don't read at work unless I go out to, walk around the office park because people will, even though I have my headphones in and the book in front of my face, people will still try to talk to me. Like, why? Um, but yeah, there's no one there now, so I could have just been reading on my lunch breaks and stuff, which is what I should have been doing. You read a lot of urban fantasy along the same lines. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't read a ton of urban fantasy or any apparently because I don't know if I've read anything like that before. So, I don't know what the norm is for introducing a world like that, but like when you're holding a toilet for an order and you get stopped from people asking for help, like, do I look like I can help you right now? Unless you're going to hold this for me. All right. It's good to stand alone. Oh, it's a good standalone story. You're glad it's not a saga. Are there not more? I thought there were more. So on the back of this, it says, "Don't miss the cruel prince, the wicked king, the queen of nothing, and the oldest girl in Old Town." Can you see those? I thought it was a series. Maybe not. Oh, set in the same world as the best-selling Folk of the Air series. Okay, so this is a series. And this is just in the same universe. Got it. I didn't read the back of the book, apparently. I just dove right in, which may be half my problem. Speaking of fairy tale, you got H.P. Lovecraft Complete Fiction because you saw Call of Cthulhu, and that's about it. Nice. I have the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe in one very thick binding, and I was going to try to read through that. I got like one page in, and I was like, nope. I think I could do it if I mentally prepared myself. I think I could, but on Goodreads, this book is noted as being standalone. Yeah. I think you're right. I just assumed that these meant that it was part of a series, but no, it is a standalone, but it's in the same universe as another series that she wrote. So you are correct. And it is very fairy tale. Like, I like the cover too. It's a beautiful cover. Um yeah, I'm excited to finish it. I can get into it now. I'm at the point where I can, you know, I'm agreeable with the style and the plot and everything. Yeah, if that's your jam, do it. You remember watching The Fall of the House of Usher, and the Maidline scream scene got stuck in my head for years. I've never seen that. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. What is the Discord command? Is that it? No. I don't know my own commands, guys. One of Edgar Allan Poe in film. So is it about Edgar Allan Poe? I like his work. I had to memorize a stanza of The Raven, and then that was in 6th grade, and then in junior high, some kid memorized the entire poem, and recited it in front of everybody, which awesome. Okay, here it is. Discord books. Mary says there's a great fairy tale series I read that's more mystery based. It's called October Day by Seanan McGuire. Cool. Oh, it's about the short story. I don't know all of his works. I just picked it up because it was like $2 at like ARC or something. And I know online something like that would be like $50. So You can if you want, Realms. I don't know. I really need really need to dig into Discord and figure out what my hang up is with it. But also Matt thinks he found a way that I can actually stream more games, like the heavier games, cuz usually all I can do is Sims 4. Anything else typically starts lagging at a certain point, but he thinks he found a workaround for that. So I might be working on that at some point. I'm pretty excited because that means I can upload more diversely to my YouTube as well. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with our Discord. It is more yours than mine. And for real, I should just pay you. You should charge commissions for setting up Discords because I know plenty of people that don't even want to deal with it. Um, let's see. What is Saturday game? Oh. Am I part of this? What is this? I'm in somebody's Discord. 55 new messages since 8:23 p.m. on December 22nd, 2019. That's how often I log in, by the way. I don't know whose Discord that is, but speaking of The Sims 4, the house you were having problems with last weekend, you accidentally kept all the furniture when you moved your sim from the first time. Oh, did I? But you should still be able to move in with it furnished, though. Because all the furniture should go into your, like, family inventory, right? Realm says, if any of you like Human Fall Flat, Epic Store Launcher has, I believe, the free game of delivery service. Oh. Really? Not if you keep the furniture? I've never had that issue before. Or I've never paid attention anyway. I kind of want to log into it right now and see if we can fix that. I'm not going to, I just want to see if we can fix it. Just have to replace the lot. Interesting. And I know Power Couple uploaded their shell as well, but it doesn't really, I don't know if it doesn't look finished or if they just use like concrete flooring. But I'll have to check theirs out. Interesting. So move your sim in, bulldoze, then replace from the gallery. Okay. I was thinking I'll just leave her where she's at right now and then sell everything out of her inventory. and then try to move her